Hello, YouTube, and welcome to a very small commentary channel where content varies. The last content I am going down the tangent of conspiracies, and today I want to bring up another one. Firstly, have you heard the band King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? About a year ago, they put out a song called Dragon. Now, either I'm reading too much into this or not. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video and I said something's coming and it's dark. And I don't know whether we've woken something ancient or old, but if you go and watch the video Dragon, they're onto something. You listen to what they're saying. They're like paying homage to something. The second part of this is that I believe in reptilian overlords. And the third part to this, their video, the dragon. The dragon, I'm not going to ruin too much of it, but in the end, the dragon, destruction, fire, etc. Did you know that in the year 2030, there's an object, an asteroid, that is coming so close to us, it's 1/3 of the distance, it will be 1/3 of the distance that we are to the moon. That is awfully close. And the name, which begins with an A, I think you'll have to Google this, is Greek for like destruction, war, darkness, etc. Now, let's imagine the ancients looking at something that comes into space, whether that be an alien spaceship, whether that be a comet, whether that be any type of meteorite, asteroid, any type of body that enters the Earth's atmosphere. As soon as it enters the Earth's atmosphere, what happens is you would see like flames, shooting flames, like, because it's burning up as it enters the Earth's atmosphere. What shoots flames? Dragons. Secondly, the dragons are said to live in caves. Please watch King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard Dragon, and the other one that they made around the same time, I know it's called, begins with a G, and they're like chanting and worshipping it. It's also a type of lizard. I can't think of for the life of me what it's called. You just have to Google, or it's on YouTube. And they're onto something. We've woken something ancient, something evil. We do not know what the government is telling us, what the experiments the government are doing. Now, what I'm telling you is nothing new. You probably heard it many times, but you talk to lots of people. I'm not the only one saying it. There is something coming. In fact, it's almost here, or it is here. Is it this object that is going to be so close to us in 2030 that apparently it only has to hit something and is slung in a direction and we're facing extinction? Is it that? I do not know. But we've woken something, and as I said, 2030 is the year to watch. And why isn't the government telling us about this near-Earth object? Imagine the panic. This object is very large. This object, imagine, you know the effect the moon has on Earth. Tides. In fact, the moon affects people's emotions. Can you imagine a large object only a third of the distance between Earth and moon? What impact is it going to have on us? And when we see it and it will loom large in the sky, will it look like a dragon, like ancients of old? I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to drag this video on. You jump to your own conclusions. And as I said, when I watched the dragon video, which was made a year ago by King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard, listen to what they are saying. They are talking about reptilians. Not only are they talking about reptilians, I did a channeling some automatic writing about nearly 2 years ago. My son was staying here, and my son had done some astro traveling, and he'd gone to a base. This was a military base, and on each side there was glass that he couldn't see into, but behind this glass was things that you and I don't want to know about. And at the end of the corridor, he couldn't get there because, again, there were things you and I are not allowed to know about. The government are keeping these things. Anyway, going back to my automatic writing, I got in contact with Sekhmet. Sekhmet is an old goddess of an old Egyptian goddess, Sekhmet. And Sekhmet came to me very angry because these reptilians that the government are working with are from the fourth dimension. And anyway, that's a whole different story. But I think I'm going to have to I'll do it here. To end this video, This is off the topic, but I wanted to make this quite clear. I have people who believe that aliens are come to save us. If that was true, then an alien would be knocking on your front door saying, I'm here to save you. Aliens do not have our interests at heart at all. None of them. There's a very famous person called Carla Turner. Look up Carla Turner. Carla Turner did a lot of studies about aliens and abductions and came up with don't trust any of it. Listen to my words. Don't trust any of it. So, in a previous video, I warned you there's a darkness coming. And I said I felt that that darkness was spiritual. And the second thing is we may face an extinction event in the year 2030. And if this object, we see it in the sky, it will look like a tail, just like a dragon, a tail of fire and breathing fire. Anyway, I didn't want to make this a long video. You check these out yourself. So check out, and the other video that I couldn't remember where they're like dressed in a coven and they're worshipping this other lizard beginning with G. They were both made about a year ago. So one's called Dragon and the other one, you'll have to look it up. So look up King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard and really listen to the words in Dragon and also the second one. And secondly, look up Carla, K-A-R-L-A Turner. Lastly, but not least, there will never be disclosure. We think that there's been recent whistleblowers like David Grunch, but he's telling David Grunch has been given permission to tell us this, and it's mis and disinformation. Do you think the government wants us to know the truth? You're a fool if you think so. The government, it's not so much the president, or in our case, where we don't have a president, we have, now I've lost it. What's our government? Prime Minister. At the level of the Prime Minister and at the level of a president, they only know a fraction of what's really going on. The Defence Force, there's files upon files hidden even from government officials, and there's never going to be disclosure. Why? Because if there was, imagine what it would do to our history. Imagine what it would do to religion. Imagine what it would do to our own lives with the technology. They're not going to disclose it. Spread the word. So there are 3 things for your homework: to leave a comment, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Carla Turner, and Full Disclosure. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one. Sorry that this video was a bit all over the place, but it all ties in together. When I said something evil is coming, this is because the government, the USA government, Russia as well, has been messing with old gods. Even the Nazis, old gods. And no alien is to be trusted. When an alien forces on you to love it without you feeling it, but you feel this overwhelming because it's made you love it. And one more thing about aliens, I truly suspect aliens appear to people how they think or what they think aliens look like. So if you believe that all the alien is a grey alien and you get abducted, you're going to get abducted by a grey alien. In the year 2001, I got abducted by a praying mantis. But that night I had been reading about abductions. So these aliens are appearing to us in what we expect. They don't look like any of that. What we see is what they want us to see, but that is not their true form. Anyway, I'm going way close to the 20-minute mark and I've probably lost you. Sorry, but don't trust anything. Even paranormal. Aliens are paranormal. It's not to be trusted. That's coming from a psychic medium. Look after yourselves and each other because every life is precious and every life matters. Take care. Love, light and blessings. Goodbye from Jim.